What's up, everybody? Welcome in. We're here for the WSSEA High School Esports, and we're here for Street Fighter 6 today. I'm your boy Zipmaster Flex. I'm here with Spicy. What's going on, Spicy?
Y'all doing good, my man. It's a good matchup here as well. We got Wapato, we got Naches. A rematch, actually, from Rocket League earlier this week. Should be interesting to see how this goes, especially when you look at the rosters. Wapato bring pretty much the exact same lineup from Rocket League, now playing on the sticks, going to Street Fighter. While Naches has a couple overlap here as well. They won the Rocket League matchup earlier in the week. Seeing if they're going to be able to pull out another dub here in Street Fighter.
That's awesome. It's so interesting, right? Like, a lot of the time, people aren't, like, multi-genre competitive. People with multi-genre game, like I'm a multi-genre game. I'm not a multi-genre competitor. That's really cool to see that their team has crossover like that. And they have a lot of repeat names on their roster from previous seasons. Just to name a couple, we got Hatman and Forgotten on Naches, and then over on Wapato, we do have Piggy Wears a Wiggy. That he's the alternate, but he is a repeat player for Wapato. And you know what? Actually, on Naches, Master Eye is a repeat player also. So that's pretty cool, man. And shout out Coach Kruger. Hopefully you've been drilling some drills into these kids' heads and getting them ready to play some neutral, ready to get the combos, no drops, and play some solid defense. But before we get this thing rolling, you see down at the bottom of that screen, you see Zotac Gaming. We want to give a huge shout out to Zotac Gaming for supporting Scholastic Esports in Indiana. Oh, that's the wrong portion, but you can, it doesn't matter. Regardless, you can show your appreciation to Zotac Gaming by giving them a shout out on your social media. Make sure to join their Discord, and don't forget to use hashtag powered by Zotac or Zotac USA when you post.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. Zotac always a great sponsor here for WSSEA here in Washington State, and I'm always happy to be on the mic here, getting to produce and provide this great action here to really showcase all of this great esports talent throughout the entire state. Whether it be Rocket League, whether it be Valorant, whether it be Street Fighter, we're always in for a good matchup here, always in for some good high school esports action.
Yeah, I mean, you take a look there. We have guys that I said are repeats, right? If I'm not mistaken, some of these guys I've casted them for the 3 season. This will be the 3rd season, but I know for sure, guaranteed 2 seasons, right? And Hatman, he plays Zangief, very very tough. He's actually sitting there in the lobby. He's got his Master Eye. I don't remember who Master Eye plays. He's either Luke or he's the Jamie. I remember one of those. I don't remember which one he is exactly, but he was pretty solid regardless. I remember the name. Oh, actually, it looks like he might not be on the docket. But for Naches, we do have Forgotten, Hatman, and Omniplex. And then on the other side for Wapato, we're going to have Samuel with the Wig and Garlic Technician. Started off. I call him like that's where Street Fighter.
Such an interesting matchup we got here. Already seeing this Ryu, the fundamentals starting to come in immediately here from Samuel. Already gets the Blanca into the corner. Forgotten able to get out, but gets thrown immediately as we're back into this middle of the stage.
It's very interesting. They're both on modern. That DP is going to save him from getting hit with the DI. He's ripping these special moves, man. That modern input is working dividends for him right now as we see Samuel with the lead. One more throw could do it, but he goes for the jab. Tatsu tries the DI, gets thrown. Or throw a back throw. Wake up jab beats the command grab from Forgotten on his round number 2.
That's crazy to see that kind of interaction here. Let's see what Forgotten has now up their sleeve, trying to equalize it here in game 1. We're into the fireball game now from Samuel in the long range. Oh, gets opened up a bit here from Forgotten as well. Another jab there just on wake up, able to get something, not able to follow it up the super. Gets it, getting the drive there, and look at this, getting an extension off of it.
That's insane how safe that level 2 super is from Ryu. He was able to DI back after he blocked it. That's insane. He parried it too. No perfect parry, but still. All right, another DI will land here for Forgotten. No full combo there, but gets him a little something. That's a full combo into the level 3. All bars expended for a round on the board.
Man, a good way to use the resources there. It's gonna clinch you the round, so equal 1 round apiece here, and this first game is gonna matter so much as well, just in their outer set. How do you set the tone here for both of these players? Let's see how we open it up now.
He opens it up with the command grab, leaping full across with a punish counter on the parry attempt from Samuel to open up, and Samuel ripping that level 2 once again. It works out this time. It's low on drive meter. Scary stuff for him, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, does the jump heavy kick for the punish instead of punching grounded.
So interesting. Now it's close-ish. Looking at this point here, Trung going for the drive once again. Forgotten though, one more time with the command grab, able to get that going into the air once again, and it's able to use the drive impact to armor through it, get the round, get that opening game here in this first set.
The aggression from Samuel is how we opened up the set, and then it turned into his thunders being quelled as Forgotten kind of just ran away with that final round. Tried to go for the belly flop. EI will go straight through that. Beautiful play there. Triple jab could have worked, but the last one didn't come out in time to beat the DI.
From Forgotten, able to get something going now, trying to equal it up one more time in this round. Almost a repeat story of what game 1 was here. Just got to get a one more hit, one more confirm, just to clinch this round here. Going into the air multiple times. Samuel responding now with the anti-air. Cover up the drive impacts, and once again Forgotten able to use that to get that round.
There we go, 1-1. It's looking like a repeat. We're having deja vu. Samuel definitely does not want this to play out the same way it did last time. Getting in this one, DI will hit. Got the wall bounce, but didn't get anything off of it afterwards. Back into the neutral space, DIs are ripping, jump ins are happening. Doesn't react with the DI this time. Samuel's gonna get his cash out. That's gonna go straight through that Tatsu. What are we gonna do with it? Nothing. He just went for the heavy. I was just gonna get him a full conversion, maybe rip his level 3, but it should be a level 3, but that's not a full combo. No, that was a reset, and Forgotten wasn't blocking, and there it is, 1-1 on the board.
Got bold from there from Samuel, able to just pop that level 3 at that moment, and hey, if it gets you the round, gets you the game, perfect opportunity to do so here. We're tied up 1 apiece here in this opening best of 5 set. So immediately Samuel just go into it once again, gets Forgotten into the corner, who's now able to fight their way out of it with the throw, then reversal out of positioning here.
Oh, he went for the axe kick. I had to talk to him real quick, but Samuel was playing a little bit of defense. Now he's, oh wait, hold on. Forgotten is really on the cusp of defeat here. Tried to go for the command grab after the jump heavy kick. Nothing doing. Empty jump grab for Samuel seals another round.
Yeah, I like the option there from Samuel. New one here too, using the empty jump, able to just use that with a throw instead of an attack. Doing it again here too. Forgotten not expecting it. Gets him opened up a bit now here. Forgotten getting some great offense and trying to push Samuel into this corner.
He's trying his best. Sits him down with the heavy. Forward heavy.
Ooh.
Wow, one button straight into the level 3. That's going to do very solid damage. Since it's modern input, it does scale a bit, but look, that's still a nice solid chunk. It would have did maybe about 10 to 15 more percent if you did the classic input to do so. Very close to closing this out, and there's the throw. 2-1. Samuel, Wapato looking strong.
Yeah, Samuel, both rounds at a time ended with a throw, and you like to see that kind of adaptation being made here from these players. Let's see what Forgotten now has. Trying to force us into a game 5 situation here in this first set. Samuel also just trying to clinch it immediately here, or play a bit more of a long-range game. Got that fireballs going as well as here, but here we go. Forgotten one more time, opening it up with a throw.
Oh, there we go. It's a DI, and there's a burnt-out Ryu on screen. Got the side switch into the corner, but didn't get the knockdown Oki. Gets knocked down there. DI, yes. What's the play? No level 1. He could have closed the game, but the neutral jump will work. And there it is. Goes for the crouch medium kick. Drop into a stand heavy kick. Still going to get the closeout.
Yeah, like that neutral jump there. Forgotten able to dodge the super there from Samuel, and you see Forgotten with a little bit of momentum on their side here too, trying to get an opening lead here in this next round. But the throw from Samuel actually is able to force them into the corner. Forgotten responding one more time here. We're seeing a lot of throws coming out now from both of these players as Samuel one more time just throwing out those fireballs, trying to get some space now here. Samuel there able to get that next round there and just able to do so much off of that offense there. Impressive stuff overall. Here we are, final round here in this game 4. Immediately seeing what we got here, forcing out the drive one more time. Air Tatsu coming out now for Samuel. I haven't been seeing that earlier today. Seeing the jump backs now here too. Let's see what Forgotten's gonna be able to do to respond. Not much here. And Samuel one more time opening this up with a potentially good combo. Forgotten though, able to respond one more time, just throwing out these moves, able to get some counters hits here as well.
All right, and he's gonna get the DI on the jump heavy kick attempt. Goes into the level 2. It's not gonna be enough. Walk forward into a DI. Tried to just close it out. It's gonna be dire straits here for Forgotten. Ooh. And he forgot to anti-air that jump in, and Samuel seals the deal. Wapato up 1 game. For those out there that don't know how this works, let me tell you a little something. They are playing to, so each set that they play is going to be 1st to 3, okay? And the schools are going 1st to 2. So they're going to play 3 sets, and the team that wins 2 sets out of the 3 is going to be the winner. No matter what, all sets will be played, but they're trying to get 2 wins over the other team. So right now, sitting in the driver's seat is Wapato, as Naches was really close. Forgotten did his job, but just couldn't close out against his opponent. All right, so with that being said, beautiful Ryu stuff, beautiful Blanca stuff. But coming up next, we got that Zangief from Hatman, as he's going to be coming up for Naches. And then we have Wapato sending out Piggy with the Wiggy.
Important matchup here now as well. Naches putting out Hatman, knowing they're down in the set, and hey, putting one of your experienced players into right now should be real good. We've been kind of hyping this matchup too for a bit now. We knew the Geef was going to be coming out. We knew the Chun would be coming out. Both these players pretty experienced within their own teams here, so should be a fun matchup then going into the second set.
You know what's interesting? I don't remember. I know the modern Geef from Hatman. I saw him so many times last season. You know, but I don't remember Piggy Wears a Wiggy playing Chun-Li. I don't remember this.
Yeah, apparently from what we've been told, Wapato Piggy Wears a Wiggy has been improving a lot with this Chun over the course of the last year or so. So it's a matter of putting the money where the mouth is and seeing how are we going to be seeing with this Chun. Meanwhile, you're seeing Hitman one more time, just able to get all these great conversions and just putting on so much offensive pressure here as well, just dealing so much damage.
I like the attempt. Piggy saw a jump in, he went for the anti-air, but he was a little too far out, tried to go for the overhead and yoked up. That will be a round for Hatman. Hatman, both of them playing on modern. Hatman in that regard, I think, has the advantage for a more execution-heavy type. Both these characters are execution-heavy without modern, right? Play classic. But you're gonna get more bang for your buck, I think, out of Zangief, because all his punishes are just big grabs, right? So anything that messes up for your opponent, just get you a nice grab, and it's gonna hurt. I mean, so many times more than anything Chun-Li's gonna do with just modern combos.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Especially with Hatman, knowing you're playing Geef, like you don't want to have to go through the whole full circle motion all the time here with Classic. You're able to just put out so much damage still, even with Modern. Meanwhile, you're seeing a lot of damage from Piggy here, going into the level 3 as well. Just able to put out so much damage here, and has the corner here too. See if you're going to be able to get anything else off of it.
Oh, no anti-air. I thought Piggy was going to be ready. Get off the ground with the helicopter kick, but no good. All right, trying to walk it away. Oh my goodness. Went for the forward heavy kick, and it's just too negative. Immediately grabbed.
Yeah, you saw the idea there from Biggie, like I liked a lot of it there too, able to bring it to like one of those like final moments there. But hey, Hatman saw the punish. You know exactly what they're gonna be doing here with the modern Geef, and there it is. And here it is again, just going for the spinning pile driver one more time, just getting so much damage off of it.
All right, going into the well of tools. We see Hatman starting to press his heavy punch. The armor on the heavy punch. He's using his medium chop rekka. Look at, there it is. I like it. He's adding a little more tools, a little bit more grounded play. He's going for that overhead. He wears a wig and he's that is negative. He can punish that if he blocks it. Even on whip, it's super negative too, right? So he's gotta capitalize on the opportunities being given to him and the opportunity taken by Hatman with the drop kick.
Yeah, Hatman, I'm barely missing out on a perfect there, just putting out so much damage the entire time, and the punishes as well. You see Piggy throwing out those like super heavy moves out there. Hatman just, you know exactly what they're gonna do. Wow, punished with that into the SPD one more time. Hatman just being able to read Piggy so well here.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Kind of just imposing his will is what I'd say. He's kind of, oh my goodness, he just threw a SPD out, no block to be had. He just recognized that up kick was not going to hit. Another one for your troubles. Block out. One more will be it, especially after that flip kick lands.
And every SPD just does so much mental damage here. It's just so frustrating to get hit by. Piggy trying to throw out all these moves here and not getting hit by it, but one more time the drive comes through, and instead of the SPD, it's the DI able to get the game here for Hatman.
Late punish attempt from Piggy on the SPD allowed him to react with the DI to his DI attempt. He just would have came a little bit earlier, maybe crouch medium kick. I know Chun-Li still has that button in Modern, and that's like one of her best buttons. So a lot of crouch medium kick could change the tide of this, but more dunks will be had. SPD one more time from Hatman. He's just making his approach, ripping those overheads. Parry that, yes, and straight into the SPD.
That's been a common thing here you've been seeing from Hatman. Parry into SPD has just been doing so well. Well, there it is again. It's just able to get the KO there. That's 5 straight rounds here for Hatman, who's been an absolute tear here for Naches.
He is cooking. There's just so many missing tools that I'm seeing Iggy not use. Like, he's having a lot of opportunities, but goes for huge buttons when he could get a nice little punish and just chip away at the health gauge. He's going for huge buttons. They don't work out, and then he gets dunked. See, now he's starting to use his jab a little bit more, but he's not getting conversion. It's like, you gotta make the damage count when you get an opportunity. Let me see what you do with this one. Just the overhead.
Oh, good throw. Able to get a throw off, get the anti-air there too, and hey, it's close, at least in the health for now. There's getting that moment here for Hatman, though, who was able to slightly get at this, but Piggy has the life lead here. See if they're going to be able to get this out. You have to watch for that critical art, though, here, especially with all the damage that this Geef has been putting out. Hatman coming in, putting in a little bit of aggression, back into a bit of a neutral state here as we're seeing what Piggy's going to be able to do. Force something out potentially here, maybe send this to another round.
A lot of good anti-airs from Piggy. No punish on the SPD for the second time this match. And there's the sealed deal. Hatman lands the punish on the anti-air attempt for Piggy.
Yeah, and that's going to be the round again here. That's another game. That's the set, as we are going to a deciding set 3 here in week 3. And what a way to have this so far here.
Yeah, definitely. Wow. Wait, that was it? I thought it was only 2 games. That's
yeah, it was 6 straight rounds.
Okay, well, with that being said, that means that we have Naches on the board with their boy Hatman doing his thing. So that's 1-1. We're going down to the finals. So this is going to be the 2 anchors for each team. And that's another thing, if you guys didn't know. The way that these teams are layered, it goes from, the... How would I say? Probably like you would just call him like a freshman tier player. Then you got your JV guy, and then you got your varsity guy, right? It's like, instead of like going, instead of using different verbiage. So now we're getting down to our varsity player here, and that's going to be Omniplex for Naches, and then for Wapato, it's going to be Garlic Technician. These are both players that we do not have data on. I don't anyway. They weren't on the team last year, so these are not going to be repeat guys. I don't have their character or play style or anything like that.
Very true, but we do see the characters come through. We see the Luke, we see the jury, and a little bit of info here from Wapato themselves. They believe Garlic Technician might be the best player in the league. Let's see what this classic jury here from Garlic Technician is going to be able to do.
Garlic Technician playing on Classic. I love it. I love it. I'm a sucker for the Classic. The Omniplex on the Modern Luke. Modern Luke's actually pretty dang good. There's a few like high-level players that play with Modern Luke. The tool set of this character, being able to react to anything he wants at any given time, is just huge. Especially as one of the best level ones in the game. Gonna rip it there, but that's a punish. Forward dash. Garlic Technician plays this game, brother. Garlic Technician. I can see it. The Garlic Technician goes home and gets on rank. This is full combo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I'm feeling it. Now I'm feeling it.
The Garlic Technician, this is like a whole new level of Street Fighter we've been seeing compared to everything in WSSEA so far. You have the rep of being potentially the best player in the league. Gotta put the money where your mouth is. And one more time, Garlic Technician winning all these combos here. Gets opened up a little bit, but you see all the life lead here too. Gonna empty out their bar here, and it's not gonna matter. You're just gonna be able to put so much damage. Get the KO, get that game.
Nice level 1 conversion there. Okay, Garlic Technician. This is week 2 for me here on WSSEA Street Fighter 6, and hands down the best player I've seen yet. Going for the throw loop into the gas with the jab on the forward dash, just so clean. Dash up DP coming out from Omniplex, trying to force something to happen. Forcing too hard with that DI, as Garlic Technician has already showed in the first round that I will react to those. Damn, that level 1 conversion will seal it out.
Yeah, Wapato was incredibly happy having Garlic Technician be the anchor here. They have looked so clean so far in the movement, in the neutral, and then getting these confirmed. The execution has been on point here. Matter of saying, what is Omniplex going to be able to do? It opens them up a little bit here, gets them some offense going now.
Garlic Technician looking like me in the beta, man. This is the character I played. Gonna go for a taunt, and Omniplex said, man, get that mess out of here with the empty jump level 2. Modern input is gonna make it scale a lot of it, so it did not KO. Either way, he's very close to getting him around. Try to go for the DP. No punish from Garlic Technician. Ripping the full sequence there was not a good look. Full combo. All right. Burnout. Oh,
Ooh.
The burnout made it where he could not punish the drive reversal on block. That is going to lead to a victory for Omniplex. All right, hold on. 1 round apiece.
Yeah, it's important too here. You don't want to be going down 0-2 if you're Omniplex. If you're Naches, you gotta get something going. Garlic Technician, though, has some other words to say. And here we are. Look, there's a nice break of that combo there from Omniplex. But Garlic Technician just once again on the offensive.
Oh, does he have these? Oh, man, I was about to lose it. Man, her feng shui install is one of the coolest looking things when you lab that and you know the full breakdown of it. I like what he did, though. It did still allow him to convert for bigger damage than his normal combo was going to. The B&B that we've been seeing him do. The spin, be at the end. That combo he's doing is not the easiest thing ever. That's why I like that combo he's doing a lot. Okay, hold on. What we got here? Has an opportunity here, but the level 1 would have chipped out regardless. Omniplex did get hit, and there goes a round in game number 3 going to Garlic Technician.
The Omniplex down to their last round in the set here for Naches. Garlic Technician has been absolutely on fire. And you've been talking about how even going for those like more high execution combos too, and they're getting so much pressure, so much value off of it. Hitting the corner one more time, and hey, Omniplex able to get some offense going. Maybe a little too late. We'll have to see here.
That was a huge grab bait a moment ago, but didn't get a combo. Drops the combo into the grab. Garlic technician. Garlic butter, smooth as could be. Cooking it up for Wapato. And they're going to take this one 2-1 over Naches. Everybody out there, Naches, you guys go watch the tapes. Y'all played well. But yeah, there it is. Wapato boys won it. Came together as a squad and put one on the board for the squad. And I love what I saw. Garlic technician, hey, if you hear me, you're cooking. Go YouTube jury feng shui combos. Once you get those, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, you're gonna feel so crispy when you land that. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna feel so crispy. Go get that in your bag. But everybody else, guys, go watch your tapes. Listen to some of the stuff we talked about while you were playing. Just put that in the bag and get some practice in. Come back for the next one. Still have time to make that record better for the season and just make yourself a better player.
You love to see that. We still got a long season to go. It's only week 3, and you're already seeing a lot of potential from those players. Like Garlic Technician, for one, we've been talking about the entire time, but the execution, it's been amazing to watch here. And like when you're heralded as maybe one of the best players in the league, and you show it like that, making us happy here on the desk. So gotta be happy, especially if you're Wapato. They got the run back on Naches from Rocket League earlier. It got the revenge there, so hey, they're going home incredibly happy. Great stuff, really, from all the players here.
For sure. That was awesome. Awesome stuff. And you know what brought you guys this broadcast? Land Fest. You see it down there in the bottom of the screen. This broadcast is brought to you by those boys right there. And Land Fest has delivered over 300 broadcasts to scholastic leagues in Washington and Indiana. We provide these broadcasts free of charge to leagues, schools, and teams we cover. Your generous donations make this possible. Every $200 raised covers the operating costs for one regular season broadcast. If you appreciate the work, scan the QR code on the screen and donate today. You can tell that there's a lot of love put into this, and these students deserve to be able to play more and more and keep having this come back for generations to come. And it's all at the hand of you guys out there. So if you want to help out and make sure these kids have a good after school program and a chance at scholarships, go ahead and donate whatever you can. You don't have to give a full 200 for a broadcast. Drop a 50, drop a $10, whatever you want to do. But use that QR code, go to the website LandFest if you would like to, and go and help out.
I couldn't have said it better myself. That will wrap up the Street Fighter coverage here with WSSEA, but next week we're gonna be back with a lot more of high school esports action. Tune back in on Tuesday for some Rocket League. Otherwise, that will be it from us here. Everyone have a great day.